Hey guys, look, look, there's a calamity in the store. I kind of want to get it. There's also a pack, which I kind of want to get, but I don't know. Anyway, welcome back. Today we're on the arena and we got all our quests. None of them are 750, so we're going to be lacking funds a lot today. But in theory, we'll be able to afford one of those two at least. Hell, maybe even two if we get a really hot streak. But yeah, no new deck today, but we're going to be jamming Ruby, and Ruby has, Ruby has Kyoshi in it. So we'll see if we can find that. Yeah, we'll see if we can find that. It is the isopod. It is I. Bletching this scalp. Challenge is on arena to ruin my income. How dare? You're not even logged in. See that little 0 in the bottom left? That means you're a liar. Well, I know you have a Glissa deck, so we'll see how well we do. Not with this hand, we won't. Also not with this hand. In theory, it could work, but it's a very slow hand. On the positive side, we go first, but we are mulliganing down to 6, at least. Because as much fun as redirecting lightning can be, I doubt he's gonna, like, sign in blood so that I can redirect onto myself. Glissa jump scare. No, I'm not gonna take that. Okay, we got two colors. We don't have a ramp, but we have interaction. We're gonna go down to 5. This is the worst hand yet. Nothing. We've won mulling down to 4 before. Alright, I guess we're keeping this. Not mulliganing down less than that. We'll just top deck everything that we need on time. So I need one more untapped land and we're back in this one. Alright. Never mind. We have been set back. This game was not nice. The shufflers decided that this is not a game that we're going to participate in. Alright, we're going to take a mulligan on the stream. We're back into the arena. Our first game of the day is versus Tatiova. We've got 2 lands of both colors, a bunch of interaction, but no ramp. Do we want to take that risk? I think not. Alright, we got 2 colors, we got interaction, we got... This is a nearly perfect hand. Remember to not attack with Ruby right now, so that I can keep up the interaction. Because Ruby having haste is definitely something we built this round. On the arena, that has vigilance. Alright. I don't think I've ever seen that art of rampant growth before. Cool beans. Map the frontier, gonna get us the best things in our deck. Colors and an additional line drop. It's far too late to be interacting with Ruby. They will continue to ramp, that's fine. Suspending the Overlord, impending the Overlord, as it were. Let's start drawing cards. Because we have multiple things in our hand now that, Alright, you got a 4/4. Are you sending that our way? I mean, it does fly. Multiple lanes coming in. Not too quickly, though. Okay. So let's throw a trap at Tatiova. You can recast it, but... still get a draw. Okay. Let's see. 4, 8. I cannot save it with this. But we do get to kill one of the lands. Could have gotten in 3 damage from Ruby. Do we have first strike or anything? Why didn't... oh. I see. They're on the ground. I could block, but I'm not gonna. Alright. Let's drop down the Thunderous debut. We can bargain away our Temple Trap. And what do we get out of this? Calamity Sire? Not bad. Interaction point? I don't think so. Word's pretty rough, though. See how Layers works. In my favor, as it turns out. Did I have fun? Yes. Thank you for asking. Winning because of the cryptic labyrinth of layers, the fact that Arena does all that for me. What? There's a challenge coming in. Who could that be? Could it possibly be the only person? A Glissa surprise. This is probably fine. Yeah, I guess. winning. You dare. Makes a return triumphantly. It is, in fact, one of the good points about it. Let's see. Let me just see what's up here. Oh, that's not bad. Let's shuffle it away. Interesting. It's the reason that it's the best protection. It's the only thing that just gives me a free enchantment to sack to bargain. Alright, let's see. That'll do it. Crop rotation. What utility land could come out to protect or save you from this situation? Ah, scrying. No, that makes sense too. Full clear the field. Da-da-da! Enjoy Delighted Halfling and your commander in the bin. I hoped that that's how that would work. Shield turned into Bahamut. That's actually not the worst answer ever. Death Touch into Bahamut's pretty good too. Yeah, well, guess I'm gonna be doing that again. Face that, I guess. Because Drakaseth cannot actually kill Shieldred outright. Which is unfortunate. Luckily, we got him on the back foot. Unfortunately, he's got 5 cards in hand.
Oh, I am gonna love tearing this place to the ground. With my
Yep,
aim
we're fighting.
and their claws, you are done.
His life. Yep. Face the place. The return of Vaultborn. Vaultborn 2. Electric Boogaloo. And the commander is in. But what's this? Yeah, for the first time ever, we'll just do the second half of that card.
We're fit enough to survive.
Too many attackers. On the barely, I was concerned for a little bit. So many death touchers. Son, I am concerned. That deck's kind of nasty. Having to throw away 7 and 9 drops just to deal with the 3 drop with a little bit of synergy. It's kind of rough. On the other hand, still haven't drawn Avatar Kyoshi. That's rough. There's no L's in Avatar, so it'd be really difficult to try and get the achievement for playing elves and... Elves and what? Elves and elementals? Something? Yeah, elves or something else. But it's the last green achievement that I need to be able to unlock the new Vivian portrait. And I just don't run a deck with elves. Don't fail me now. My deck has failed me. Conjure card, never draw slide into your graveyard, perpetually double the toughness. Current tokens of this card, and then shuffle in this one. That's a die trigger? Okay. A bunch of indestructible fuckos fighting each other. There we go. Discarding again. These. A rough choice. Because, of course, the only cards that I run are just fire. Yeah, not much I can do about that. Does that work the way that I want it to? I don't think so. I need to draw a card. You're not just a little bit gated behind 6 mana. Alright, we're even more gated behind 6 mana, I guess. Yep, and the fact that the shuffler gave us the artifact ramp instead of regular ramp is now reared its ugly head. There we go. And fuck all to do. They do be like that sometimes. Sometimes they get the removal, and it's nothing we can do about it. Sorry, I automatically queued into just general queue. Oh, if our opponent can't figure out what they're gonna do, I'm not gonna waste my time with them. Try again. $900. Dang it. Yeah, sounds like arena. Did you want to play standard? What the fuck would I want to play standard for? This isn't good. Probably not good to keep. Fizzle. Aha, look at me. I am the ramp deck now. What the hecky? Six to transform. That's a hefty removal spell on a stick. You. Should be able to cast anything that we want. On the other hand, don't really have anything to cast. 6, 7, 8, 9. What a top deck. Kind of the grossest thing the deck can pull off, I'm gonna be honest. But does he have a blocker? Ruby having haste becoming devastatingly relevant, possibly. Goodbye, Ulamog. Well. Well, somebody's got to stay behind and hold the gates. Oh, come on. Why is all of your stuff things that I control? The deck definitely heard my pleas of, let's see. Deck definitely heard me wanting more lands, and it's decided to provide those. I'm not even allowed to block. Any number of target creature cards. Have haste in the post-combat main phase. Well. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the only pass. There is nothing in my deck that does damage, I believe. The number of hits on that was not going to be great. Because it doesn't grant haste. Ooh, Combustion Man. Deck taking a little bit of a dump at the air. I almost clicked the button to pay 5 life too. Which was, as I was at 5 life, a legal amount of life to pay. So I too almost Sudoku'd on my own spell. Who would have known gaining 3 life would be so relevant? Absolutely improbable number of land draws when I critically needed anything other than lands. It do be like that sometimes. Sometimes you just get the, sometimes you get not what you need. Really? If it can't even block their... If it can't even kill their commander, there's no point destroying it. They're tapped out, so we can safely map the frontier. It's not exactly Final Fantasy deck, but because of the Esper Sentinel, but it's pretty close. Do we... They probably have stuff. Primeval? Because this is the best overall value. If it doesn't get destroyed. Want to block the 2/2? Doesn't have first strike. Gotta block somewhere. Alright. Actually. And we'll grab the Stomping Grounds. Missions. Oh, here we go.
Be steadfast in all your ways. I'd sooner die than kill.
Well, sometimes the opponent just has it, you know? Can we board... That'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You do this and Copa. We'll fight that guy just so I can do it at the backside. And we'll play that. Instead of paying 3 life, why don't I gain 3 life?
Let us have a storied battle worth retelling. I have developed a new hypothesis.
Okay.
We fight for those who cannot.
You don't gotta keep going. Once you tap down my stuff, you could just swing in, opponent. Just sort of on the back foot that entire game. The map was not mapping for some reason. Ozai. I built one of these before. This hand is awful. Hello, Kyoshi. Goodbye, Kyoshi. Also bad hand. These hands are awful. This hand has the things that we need. Not in abundance. And if you built the deck right, it's removal.deck, so Ruby's not going to survive. We're going to be very slow. That's a good indicator. That's a good time for royal treatment top deck, though. Do I remove the Ruby? I have the removal spell in hand. Should I remove the Ruby? Yeah, that's a pretty decent removal piece.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it. Sacrifices must be made. I'm tired of your secrets.
We'll get rid of... Can't rely on getting another top deck, so we gotta keep on one land that we have. Guess whose ass is paying life right now? Map. And... still losing life. Alright, let's see what we hit. Is it the mother load? Well, that's unfortunate. Usually people have creatures at this point in the game. Combo deck? We're not having a great time, are we? It's not awful. lands in the deck. Surely, the opponent will just let me hit Liliana. There's the trade. Once again, we're ending up with one land. It's one land in hand as the only card in hand. The opponent has just been going nuts since turn 1. They put 2 on bottom. Yeah, you can have 1 card. Yeah, I didn't think that we were getting out of this one. So, let's see, that is 6 and 6. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have enough for both. I wish that it hadn't tapped Ruby. I hate steal effects. I play the good cards, you play the shitty cards, and then I beat you. You don't take my cards, you asshole. And he just gets a free Velgavoth. Well, you know, 9 life, or whatever it's called.
Don't overthink.
Okay. Technically, there are still cards to get me out of even this position. Man, why has today just been one of the worst days that we've had on Arena? Thanks, deck. You're the best. Alright, so we have 2,000, and I got an achievement? What, from losing? Draw cards. Okay. It's yet another play the game and you'll get this achievement eventually. Sacrifice creatures? I don't really sacrifice a lot. Exile creatures? I don't exile creatures either. A whole lot. No, maybe there's one. So... do we want the pack? Do we want the Calamity? I am a big fan of Calamity. It's usually only there for 1 turn, and then we win. Usually. This isn't really a bling account, though. I can't really justify it on the free-to-play account. So we'll open some packs. How much of the Avatar set have we collected yet? I forget. Codex?
Good to see you again.
There was a way to see which parts of your collection. Collection, here we go. Nope, that wasn't it. Profile? Set collection. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty far away from completing the set, so we'll just grab a couple packs. Oh, the Face Stealer. The combo decks just keep rolling in. Technically fits in the deck. Really bad card, though. Ooh, wild card. Do we want to be just the rudest ever? Get the other Warrenclex. It's a good hit. Punishes people for removing it. We tutored out. If it comes back around to me, I have a shit ton of mana. Not really an advantage kind of thing, but it has trample. Yeah, we'll toss it in there. And what shall we take out for it? Probably something in the mid-end. I mean, Temple Trap, it does stick around, and it can destroy artifacts, which we don't have a ton of. I don't want to remove Breaching, but the number of hits, the number of misses that we can get on it is quite high. Every time I hover over this card, it's like, oh yeah, I could remove that one, and then I remember, oh no, wait, I've won many games just by having this card, and then having thrown in the Wooded Foothills now. Steel Hellkite takes over games. Behemoth's removal. God Mob wins games. Removal. Meteor Golem. Pinnacle Kill Ship. It is removal. It's a stack of removal, but a lot of the times, it is efficient for what it does. Copperose Crusher is just good to have a trample hexproofer. It's definitely not key. Ring does good stuff. Red Cap? I've seen a lot less VV rate lately, so it's probably okay to drop. Yeah, it's just a little bit of removal. It sets us back. Let me queue into VV real quick, and we'll see how I feel about it. Alright. VV plus black. Well, if our opening hand is not the worst thing I've ever seen, then probably playable. Cool. Top deck some protection. What a mad lad. He's playing that in the wrong color. Gosh, this guy's going on slow. So we're about to get counterspelled. Oh shit. What do they have in hand? Like, you can have the mana, but... Interesting. Right then. Now we get counterspelled? What the heck are they sitting on that causes that stick? We can't attack. I would like to attack, but we can't attack because I have to keep up the Ranger's Guile. Each opponent sacrifices a creature or planeswalker of greatest mana value. Well, can't really stop that too much, can I? Whoops. Windmill slam decline. Maybe they have an X spell, and they haven't been able to cast it because of reasons. It's definitely a race. It's unfortunate for our opponent. Finally, the shuffler decided that we get a break. Technically third win of the day, but also the second win that actually counts. Barely counts. That was barely a game. The opponent got to 4 mana and just bleh, never even got to see their commander. Bulbiz. Artifacts. Yeah, Temple Trap's gonna be good in this one. No ramp in this one, but I think we might be the control deck regardless. You're 3 toughness, 4 toughness. Stormwrath does technically help. We want the ramp. There's the ramp. We'll draw a red source. Maybe we won't. I guess we didn't. Oh, it's the instructor. Alright. Should have mulliganed more aggressively like I do. Just getting impatient. We need to calm, recenter, focus, figure out what do we want to do. Why can't the shuffler give us the cards that we need? That last one was my fault. I could have mulliganed more aggressively. But the same issue probably would have come up even if I had taken the first hand. I'm mulliganing down against Dimir, like an artifact deck. It's just going to explode out the gate. Probably not what we want. Alright, this deck, I want to say, goes tall. This is a hand. We want another land at this point. Atali's good, but not if we stall out on number of lands. Wanna watch a Commander Gate counterspell? Ooh. Cost 8 to adapt. Yep. This is not that other thingy. Which of all? There was another thingy that gave, it's playing the stock Simic garbage nonsense. What? Okay, opponent. I see you. You're doing cool stuff. This man played Ravnica the first time round and decided that he was a Simic player, and he's going to play Simic. Not the color pairing. He's going to play the Simic Combine. If the entire deck comes from Ravnica, that could be a Simic card. The one on the right kind of looks like, oh my god. I might have been more correct than I could have possibly imagined. But yeah, this could be it's more like a Mirrodin thing, looking thing, but I guess it could be Simic. It was like a jellyfish or something, instead of, what's the name of the blue aligned stuff? It's not Seekers, that's a different thing. Did he not know that we have reach, or is he going to bounce our thing? Meteor Goal? We could Vastwood Surge. We could even kick that. No, we can't kick that. Do we burn down the house? Yeah, we'll burn down the house. Suffer 3 2s in the face. Vidalkin, yes. Well, Did they have a name for an actual, like, group name? Like, that's their race name for sure, but... do we need to go in that? I think it's just Ruby. Just toss down Ruby. Yeah, let's fastwood. Whatever. I'm not gonna be able to kick that. Kicking that is a pipe dream. Menace. The Synod, yeah. Alright, the opponent's got stuff going on. Do you have an aura or +1/+1 counter and has trample? Just gonna adapt next turn, probably? Nah. Naur. That seems good. The beatdown plan is significantly lowered by the fact that they had that slime. Ooh, +1/+1 counter because attack is ever didn't have defender. You got it, pal. Yeah. Got there in the end. Hmm. 100 more gold. I don't think we're going to be able to earn up to the 900 for the free pack. Yeah? You playing around, cats? Toph. I've had really good luck with Toph in the past. This is... Okay. I see you, hand. I see you. Now I am winning. I don't want to craft that because it's such like a dumb card, but it's like just marginally good enough that I would want to pay attention to it. Signet's good. Bolt the bird. No. Planeswalker. What a wild time to be alive. Circuitous. That card came out this year, right? Or 10 years ago? I don't remember when Aether Drift came out. Reaching Dragonstorm. Let's see if we miss. Kinda. That is in fact a mountain. Cool art for it too. I like that art. If they ever added Megatron to the game, that's the kind of thing that I want. 5 damage. No. I choose life. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. that means we can... This. Hey. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 2 turns away. 1 turn to Basket Surge. That was off. Ability. Okay. So, what if we were to starve extinction instead? Destroy target land. It's going to be Bossing Zone. Technically, I'm destroying 4 lands. Luckily, the opponent doesn't have any landfall. Unless that would have been balls. Oh, so turn it off. How much land do I have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not enough for this to matter. So let's invasion. Does this work? Or I think if I'm doing math correctly, then I should have a pay 2 life, enough to Bastard Surge as well. Alright. We will probably get the Ulamog next turn. What an order of cards. Oh, sure. In phase and the Ichor Wellspring, yep. Annie. Hardest one to deal with. There, you can block, that's fine. Oh, that's rough. I could have sworn he already played that. No Lavando's online. The rare Mightstone, Meekstone drawing me 2 cards. Non-land permanent. That reduces the number of stuff that I have to me. Has an attack trigger, I believe. Alright, let's send you in. Annihilator 4. The Wellspring will in fact keep him in this game. Again, there are top decks that we can do that will keep us in this game, but unfortunately... Maybe we should have some more card draw in this deck. Do we block that? Or do we just take 4? We'll just take 4 for now. Since the opponent has protection. Enters, dies, draw a card. He is going to come back next turn though, so he can take 3 damage. Wow. Did Earthband 3? No, it's none of them. Oh, they do know that you can Earthbend the same thing more than once. Alright, Dak. Yeah, they have it. So many lands in a row. And Abundance isn't even on Arena. Shit, I'd run Abundance if it was present. Alright, so... drawing cards in Magic the Gathering. Seems pretty good, you'd think. Not a lot of them. But if I were to do any one... We're out of mythic cards as well. Should have crafted Kozilek. That would have been a better use of my... Well, I don't really have colorless mana for the most part. I'm just like... Bubble. With some goals, but not really. Mortal Sun will be cool if it sticks. We're running into classic Gruul problems where if you don't retain the initiative, then you just kind of bleh. Yeah, there's not really much I can do. Just bad luck, honestly. Hitting 5 lands in a row when I need board wipes or something. Oh look! It's shrines.deck, the zip file that built itself. It just... immaculate conception out of nothing. It has no skill involved. The deck actually pilots itself. If you put together this collection of cards, Arena will play for you. This is an AI. It's not an actual player. It's a Go Shintai AI. It's not even a spirit. It has no creature types. It just pilots your deck for you. From the moment that you put that in the command zone, it just assembles itself into a deck. It takes the wild cards straight out of your collection. There's no actual thought involved. The only thought is, oh, I got Go Shintai, I should put that in the command zone. And then you just go into a haze. And will eventually wake up. Have I mentioned I have a slight disdain for Yoshintai and Heibei? You are merely a series of if-then statements in a trench coat. I thought that was the discard one. Okay. Well, at least we still get to have the cards in our hand. Opponent has decided that they will only top deck fetch lands, in fact. I'm sorry, the AI that is controlling our opponent. So luckily, we do have one thing going for us.
I grant you. I will not allow my...
We have more power on the board. Okay. The if-then statements of our opponent has decided that it cannot win this game. Fantastic. Leading to only one conclusion. Maybe if you had a better deck. Oh, hey, Fire Lord Azula. I've seen that deck before. I actually saw that deck in a CEDH playthrough. Basically, you use it to cast Demonic Tutor. It casts two of them. The first one to resolve finds a Thassa's Oracle, and the second one to resolve finds the bottom of the deck. Is the shuffler okay? No, it is not. Alright, Copper Host Crusher... Yeah. The opponent going first, and a Rathalos, and we don't have a handful of removal. Let's see. Nope, we don't need another mountain. Oh my god, they played something before their commander? Holy. They must have so many lands in their hand. When does that even happen? Also, they've got a dinosaur in their hand. Or an overabundance of dinosaurs in their I like a fanatic. Reach for the sky. Yep. We'll see what hitting the Mother Lord gets us. This one's alright.
Power belongs my timeless wisdom. Open your mind.
You do have 9 power on the board, opponent. You can kill him. Oh, Thunderous debut without the bargain. Nissa and Llanowar Elves. Okay. Alright. We opponent has seen enough. Yeah, we're not getting anywhere near the amount to afford that pack. The saltiness of her opponent is matched only by the saltiness of me. Again, I'm shuffling stuff on the desk a little bit. Alright. We have most of what we want. Opponent's got Rashmi, value.deck, Surveil, Breaching. Breaching is a goal. It's an easy goal to achieve, and if they counterspell my commander, it's actually a pretty decent goal. Okay. Take one. It's always nice to see the blue deck not counterspell your stuff. Reach or Invasion? Invasion is a better card. Invasion's got a 4/4 hiding on the backside. Reaching doesn't get us much. This at least ramps us and puts a body on the board. Doesn't untap it though, so the 5/6 that we get just doesn't matter too much. The backside of a goddamn Invasion. Ooh. So much is going wonky. Let's see. What is the best odds of getting something good? Tooth and Nail? Entwined? We don't have enough mana for it. Let's Itali. Because they're probably gonna try and speak for something. We can at least hit... Sure. You. Invasion. It doesn't matter. Yeah, whatever. And because the Awakened Skyclave and Haste, we actually get to keep up Royal Treatment in case they decide to remove something with all of the whatever. My turn. You want to see something cool, opponent? Do you have the counterspell now? They sure do. So no, they don't want to see something cool. How about... Dodge? dodge pretty good. And we'll discard that. In? I don't like what they saw. The opponents thought that they'd be cool, just one thing. Yeah. Get back the tooth and all. I think that's the combo. Can the opponent not go infinite? We don't have an instant, so it's not worth it to tap our stuff. You got a counterspell. Let's see if they have another counterspell. Yeah, they do. That's an 11/11. It's key. That's the only thing that I have. What's that, a counter spell? Counter creature spell. I guess. Well, it's not a creature. Let's see if they have the non-creature counterspell. I think that the opponent has managed to find a way to have infinite annoying counterspells. So, what is it, opponent? What's your 2-card combo? Blue Crown Visionary and a Realm Walker. Pretty sure we can't fight through all those counter spells. Alright, well, we can no longer blow up Merwin with the card, and we're not going to be able to fight through it to do other stuff, so opponent's just annoying. They outvalued us, as the Simic players want to do. They got past the early to mid game, where we are at our strongest, and had the multiple counterspells in hand to stop us. As the Rashmi do. We don't have any non-counterspelling tech, because none of it exists at 6 and 7 mana, which is what we wanted. We got protection, we got ramp, sure. Decided that I'm single-handedly raising the MMR of Ruby with my victories. Oh man, the tracker hasn't been on this entire time. Why doesn't it auto-load? Okay. Last turn for starting town. It auto loads on my other account, but the tracker for MTGA Assistant just doesn't load when this profile is up. And I don't know why. If I only had a mass -1/-1 spell. Itali's pretty good. Their deck probably has removal or something. Your land. Cool. It's like, I'm not fighting land destruction, are you kidding me? It was a 7-drop that destroyed my 3rd land. Zuko, Firebending Master. Well, that's a hand going back. This also would be a hand that is going back. What your commander do? This hand is technically keepable. Not particularly happy about it. Ugh. Prowess, okay. Next is the number of experience counters when he casts a spell during combat. Okay, deck, we're running out of time when ramp is appropriate. I would like threats, not lands, not ramp. I need the other half of the deck now. The section that is just 6 and 7 drops. Most of them will do in this situation. Firebending 0, but he is attacking, so there it goes. There's the 2 damage we knew was coming. Remove perpetual effects. God damn it! Block? It's like I didn't see this coming. So close. So we could not Ruby and that, so let's just that. Luckily, you can't give it haste. Luckily, he can't play it this turn. Probably. Am I getting shocked? Horrendous. Oh, deck. Why do you line me up for failure? I threw away my best shot at survival. Directly into the bin. I think we might have to take out the card. That's just awful. Ruby. Rough. See, the opponent's drawing the correct side of their deck. Alright, draw 2 cards. Play the key. Yes. Regrowth's not bad. It's awful. Oh, Ulamog's about to shuffle it. Oh, no. Why? Did you want to discard the Ulamog? Oh, sweet. Ulamog. Yeah, that's why I didn't drop the Ulamog. Now you know. Ooh, Jill. Not even the first Jill. Alright, we have no shot at getting that pack today, so we're just gonna call it here. I am gonna go get ready to do stuff. Make a thumbnail. And, so tomorrow we are changing from Guild Wars 2 to Guild Wars 1, as tomorrow they're, I guess, like revamping or creating a new something. So we'll be playing through the storyline of Guild Wars 1 instead. So sorry for the late change. I know that everybody was excited about it. But, yeah, that's the plan for tomorrow. So let me just go ahead and slam together a thumbnail real quick. And then, yeah. So that'll be it for today. Thanks for coming. Let's see. The arena tracker, how do I get you to turn on? Why can't I press any buttons on it? Oh, MTGA assistant. Why aren't you in the system tray? Still on. Oh well, MTGA assistant has always been a little bit dumb as hell. So anyway, I'm gonna take off. Have a good night, everybody. Here's the outro.